It's day 23 of our baking without oven series. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are making grilled catfish without oven. So the first thing you're going to do is to clean your catfish. You know that catfish are always slimy. So I use salt and hot water. Please, the hot water should not be too hot, just a little bit above warm, so that I'll be able to scrape off the sliminess. If it's too hot, you're going to be cooking the fish, which we are not supposed to do. So this is what I'm doing here. You'll see how easy it is to remove the slime from the fish. You can even see it in the water without scraping. It is coming out itself. Now I'm pouring out the hot water and let the tap run in. You can use your kitchen scissors to remove the sides that we don't want. You can see the slime. There are different ways of cleaning your catfish. I already removed the dirt inside, I mean the intestine and all of that. I already removed it. So there are different ways to clean your catfish. I'll drop a particular video up here, how to remove slime from catfish. It will be up here. After using the hot water and rinsing it off with cold water, I now use alum. I don't know the English name. I just know we call it alum. Maybe I'll write it here if I find out. So you clean it. You can see how clean it is here. It's no more slimy. Can you see that I'm able to hold it well now? See the inside, how white and clean it is. I removed all the blood clots, so you have to clean it properly if you don't want to be eating blood. So now we are going to prepare the marinade. I'm going in with pepper flakes, that's 2 tablespoons, then suya spice, then my green paste. The recipe will be up here for the green paste, then blended onions and garlic, then blended scotch bonnet pepper, then with other spices, seasoning and salt. Now you can be flexible. Now this is vegetable oil. You can be flexible with this marinade. Just do what works for you, what you have at home. If it's only pepper, seasoning and salt, that's fine. So you now pat dry the catfish to make sure that it's dry, there is no water at all. You use your kitchen towel, I mean your tissue paper, to clean it. Then you cut off the fins like this, because you don't want anything to jeopardize our wrapping when we're wrapping it up. So after that, you're going to make some incision. You cut it just like this, so that the marinade will enter very well. You understand? You cut it on both sides, just like I'm doing here on the screen. Then after that, you place it on your foil paper like this. Rub the, you can use your spoon the way I'm doing here to scoop the marinade, then rub it on it. I think I later use my hand. You see it here. I use my hand to rub it well. I make sure that it goes inside the incisions and the head, the opened parts. I rub it all over. So guys, if you have missed other days of this baking without oven, I'll drop the link to the playlist here. You can always check it out to see other recipes you can bake without oven. So I'm done rubbing the marinade on the fish. So now I'm wrapping the fish. You have to make sure you wrap it properly, because you are using pot. So you have to make sure that it is well wrapped. That's why I use 2 foil paper here to wrap it very well, even though my wrapping is not even perfect. So you do it just like this. Ensure that no part is opened. Now we can see here that I've already preheated the pot. The reason the smoke is this much is because it was on medium heat, and also because of the sardine can I'm using. I removed my air fryer rack because I'm air frying the other one. So you place it gently like this and cover it well. Then we are making the other one is already in the air fryer, by the way. So we are making coleslaw to go with this grilled catfish. Don't forget that you are baking on low heat, very low heat, very low heat. Check my channel to see how low the heat should be. There is a video up there that I put, like there is instruction on how to reduce and increase the heat and all of that. So now I'm cutting the cabbage for our coleslaw. You can use any side you want. You can use fried plantain, you can use baked potatoes and all that. So this is 1 hour later. I'm trying to change I'm trying to turn it to the other side. So I will be sure that the other side too is well cooked. So I've already turned it off camera because it was really hot. I had to bring it down before turning it. So we are going to leave it for another 30 minutes. Now I'm trying to wash and clean my cabbage, pour it in a strainer and in a sieve so that the water will come out. Then after that, I'm going to grate my carrots. I'm not cutting it but trying to grate it like this. You can use the side of the small grater to achieve this shape and tininess. So now we're going to make our coleslaw. So I go in with the carrots and cabbage, then mayonnaise, white vinegar. You can use lemon juice instead of white vinegar. Most recipes that require white vinegar, you can use lemon juice. Then we go into that sugar. If you have honey, you can use honey as well. This is suya spice. You can use ordinary chili pepper or black pepper. I'm going in with evaporated milk. Then I'm going to give it a stir. Our coleslaw is ready. Just dish it in your bowl, then put it in the fridge for it to cool until our fish is ready. Yes, I had 2 bowls of this coleslaw. So 30 minutes later, our fish is ready. I would advise that you use sand before putting your sardine can or any other iron object because it drips a lot. In fact, at some point I was really scared that why is it frying. So use sand before you use any iron whatever to elevate it. Yeah, so now our food is ready. Let's check how done it is. It was really hot. Like it was really hot. I didn't even imagine this kind of hotness. But I must tell you, the fish tasted really nice and it was done. There was no blood or anything. It was really done. That's why I left it for 1 hour 30 minutes. I don't want to take any chance. Like I'm very sure that it would have been done by 1 hour, but I just want to make sure that it's really done well. So I'm serving this with my coleslaw. This is the other one I used air fryer to bake. You can see this one is dry because it's air fryer, and I didn't use any foil paper to wrap it. I just pop it in the air fryer like that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.